This railway line, which is just an hour away from Tokyo, is only 10 kilometers long. However, at just over 100 years old, the Enoshima Electric Railway regularly draws throngs of tourists and has been the backdrop for many popular animes and Japanese movies. This railway had been in my bucket list for more than a decade, and in this episode of Japanese Train and Travel, I will show you why this railway continues to be a magnet for both tourists and rail fans alike. Welcome to Japanese Train and Travel. My name is Ken, and having visited Japan several times to explore its vast railway network, I will show you why tourists envy Japan for its efficient and convenient railway system. Throughout the series, you will get to see stylish trains that attract visitors through their own unique levels of speed, comfort, and design, making your travels around Japan as great as your destination. Now, if you're a fan of the Japanese anime series Slam Dunk, a scene like this may look awfully familiar to you. To be honest though, for me it was a romantic Japanese film called Hidamari no Kanajo that drew my attention to this small yet scenic route. In the movie, there is a scene where the couple are on board this train, and while the railway-obsessed boyfriend is absorbed by the sound of the train's new motors, his girlfriend gasps when the Pacific Ocean reveals itself. The Enoshima Electric Railway, lovingly known as the Enoden, is Japan's sixth oldest railway, and some of the railway cars are designed and painted to reflect the line's heritage. In fact, many tourists flock to this route to photograph some of the line's 9 different varieties of rolling stock among the unique scenery that makes up this coastal area. Trains as old as the 300 series seen here, built in 1960, can still be seen running the 10-kilometer stretch from Kamakura all the way east to Fujisawa. Now, there are many ways to access the Enoden. If you're coming from Tokyo, I found the best way is to take the Yokosuka line from Tokyo Station, or preferably from Shimbashi because of easier transfers, all the way to Kamakura. And as a note to rail fans, that Series 217 seen here in the picture operating the Yokosuka line will soon be retired after their 27 years of service, so enjoy these trains while you can. Departing from Kamakura Station, the journey, which takes just over 30 minutes to Fujisawa, begins down a narrow right-of-way, with trains traveling in close proximity to residential houses and shops, making a few stops en route. In addition to carrying tourists down the line, the route is an important connection for residents and workers connecting with mainline trains to Tokyo. After passing through a tunnel, the train continues along the right-of-way, winding down curves and streets before joining the beautiful coastal route along the Pacific Ocean. The train moves along at a graceful pace, allowing travelers to soak in breathtaking views of the sea. The crossing close to Kamakura Kokomae Station is where the opening to the popular anime Slam Dunk takes place. Many people come here to take photos amidst passing trains and the view of the sea. Now, continuing down the line, unless you're a rail fan like me, you are most likely to get off at the next station at Enoshima, where many tourists stroll over to Enoshima Island and nearby beaches. There is also the nearby Shonan suspended monorail, which gives visitors a bird's eye view of the city from Enoshima to JR Ofuna Station. Continuing along the line, the train leaves the right-of-way to join the street, turning this heavy rail line into a temporary streetcar. Trains, of course, move at a careful speed, closely past cars and pedestrians, before rejoining the right-of-way and arriving at the western terminal of Fujisawa. Overall, the Enoshima Electric Railway, with its unique variety of trains, popular media references, breathtaking coastal views, coupled to its 100-plus year history, makes this line a great connection to Japanese culture and a must-see for rail fans and tourists. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe for more videos on Japanese trains and travel.